Well, the elections are over and our threat is enacted, and Kamala lost, proving that this meme was a stupid idea. But there's a caveat. She lost bad, meaning that when we wanted her to lose only because of Gaza, she lost because of a lot more. Now, we can see from the map that Jill Stein only has 0.5% of the vote, 10 times less than we'd hoped for. So it wasn't our action that ultimately led to her downfall. And there's only a couple of districts in Michigan where Jill Stein did comparable or better than Holocaust Harris. In summary, the reasons why Harris lost were: one, Biden didn't drop out till later; two, there's no primary, meaning that people couldn't choose who they wanted to run against Trump.
She now becomes the only candidate in half a century to become the nominee without a single primary vote.
Three, she wasn't a change candidate. Basically, she said that she wouldn't do anything differently than Joe Biden.
If anything, would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
Four, she has a lack of policy on economics, except for giving maybe a small house break to new first-time home buyers. Five, she failed to stop the genocide or failed to condemn it in any strong words, meaning that if she was president, that people would walk all over her.
So 2,000 people dead. 19,000 children are dead. You got it, Kamala. 19,000 children are dead. You won't call it. Love you.
So, listen. What he's talking about, it's real, and so that's not the subject that I came to discuss today. But it's real, and I respect his voice.
And six, she had that shift to the right with Liz Cheney, basically trying to galvanize neocons who were against Trump, and she lost a lot of her liberal base in that action. And seven, ultimately, she was forgettable, basically saying even with the high level of endorsements, people could not, put her in a likable image. And so this gives us a lot of things to think about. One, why didn't any of the celebrities with their millions and billions of dollars ever speak out against what is happening in Palestine with the genocide? They kind of give little hints here and there that will be bad for the economy, that we have so much money to spend abroad, yet...
Don't ask me, I don't give a the resume that they send. I'm not endorsing no presidents no more. Because how is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about, like, yeah, we could fund two wars. Motherfuckers talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like, we're the greatest nation. No, we're not. We're going through some right now. Like, say it. We really going through. We really are right now. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I wasn't gonna vote this year. I wasn't. But Kamala Harris joining the race, she changed my mind completely. I did not have faith on any candidates until she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear, that I want to see next in this country. All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate, she's compassionate, she shows empathy, and most of all, she is not delusional.
They haven't done anything with their money, and they could have run. They have name brand recognition. They could have put themselves out there, yet they haven't, the way that Trump had. And thus we have very bad choices in our election. Two, that there is enough ignorant people on the Democratic side like there is on the Republican side. So you got blue MAGA just like you got red MAGA, and none of these are asking the question is how did our politics become so corrupted?
I'm white, I'm a dude, and I'm for Harris.
Tens of thousands of self-proclaimed white dudes for Harris joined a Zoom call to rally support for her. And it even featured a cameo from the dude himself.
Kamala is just so certainly our girl, you know. I can see her being president. I'm so excited. A woman president, man. How exciting.
I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives. You can literally go fuck yourself if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better fucking paying job. Do better in life. Get a fucking education. Do something. Because you are fucking stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a fucking bridge.
You know, the conclusion here is that AIPAC is pulling the strings and that they've hated Trump because to get all these celebrities out for this one issue, something unprecedented that we haven't seen prior. Like I think Harris had concerts in all the major swing states and still lost, meaning that her campaign still owes $20 million. They tried pulling all the strings, yet they could not sway public opinion. We have some sort of kind of advantage there because people are brushing away the brainwashing. But it's also only befitting that this country committing war crimes would be led by a criminal. But AIPAC is a uniquely American enemy. There is 9.5 million Jewish Americans who all support Israel, as well as a lot of Kufi and Christians united for Israel. So these people are essentially voting, and they would vote against stopping the genocide. So if you were to weigh that against the 5.5 million Muslim Americans and people who are also supporting them, most Muslim are politically inactive, meaning you've got a lot of Muslims who just don't go out and vote. And so the political calculus will continue to be that you don't change the stance on genocide. And so we need to figure out how we're going to fight that in the long term. The solution is we're going to first need to make green chapters all across the universities. So anyone who is in any sort of university, please try to make a student organization chapter for the Green Party in your university. Like public universities have funding for that. For different student orgs, all you need to do is have like a professor who's on your side. And then we need to start up meetups, and we need to get the messaging out there that one, Israel is headed for a world war. They're not letting up in any sense. And we need to pressure the people that come to our meetups to use opensecrets.org to see who's funding which candidates. It's the only way we can root out this corruption from our governmental system.